So, oh
Amazing.
how is this so incredible, Jason?
It's wild. It is wild.
I mean, you just hit a button and suddenly anybody that wants to watch you live can do that.
Here we are. Here they are. This is it.
Wow. Well, happy Tuesday.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning to you. I'm just waiting for this humidity wave. Is that a thing? Like, it's not exactly a heat
Yeah.
wave.
Yeah, it's been pretty balmy, pretty sticky.
Time to go. It's like I know what it feels like to be a little piece of broccoli and broccoli soup.
All soggy.
Soggy, wet, miserable, hot. Yeah. What isn't miserable though, Jason, is trying new technology.
Right. Well, it's extremely fun, and I believe you got something to share today.
I do. And this is slightly different than usual because instead of showing just a full out AI tool, I want to show you an in-app AI that I just saw yesterday
Hmm.
that was a small but big um, addition to this app that I think is tremendous anyway. So let me first tell you that the app is called DataGroomr. I believe that you've met Dr. Ben before.
I've met Ben at a number of your events. Great guy. I've yet to see any of the software in action or the work, so this is super exciting.
Okay, this is exciting. Dr. Ben is incredibly smart. He understands a lot about data. And I know, Jason, from the marketing strategy that you do, that clean data is the most important but most elusive thing. And the same thing happens with me, with my CRM clients. And so I do think DataGroomr is like the best in breed. But let me show you what I saw yesterday. We had a quick little demo with Steve, who is also incredibly smart. Unfortunately, I've never been swimming with him like I have with Dr. Ben at Life Sciences Dreamin'. Oh, do you remember that day? That was really fun.
It was fun. Yeah, it was a great event, great venue, lots of cool people.
It was pretty cool. Life Sciences Dreamin', we're doing a small roadshow in September this year, and then the big event returns next year, so I can't wait to tell you more about that later. But let me first show you DataGroomr. So DataGroomr has a lot of different tools. You can dedupe, which I think most people are the most excited about.
Mhm.
And you can see I have the opportunity to dedupe a bunch of leads and contacts. You can also cleanse your data. You can pull your data in if you've got a CSV from a trade show like Life Sciences Dreamin'. Lots of things you can do, but I want to show you something very small, which is AI-assisted in-app guidance. So my matched group showed that I had these two potential duplicates. They grouped them together and gave them a 71% confidence rating. Now, when I look at this with my eyes, Jason, I'm like, Julie, Javier, probably not the same. We're maybe being dragged into them being the same because they both have an equivalent amount of fields not filled out. That's bad CRM data. I don't want to go too far to show you their actual email addresses.
Sure.
But there's something new in DataGroomr, and you can see this Help Me Decide with AI button in the bottom right-hand corner. When you click that, the tool is going to tell you whether it believes you should merge these two records. So you can see it's thinking, and it says pretty quickly, the entries have different first names, different email addresses. Both entries are from the United States and have limited information. No evidence to suggest they're duplicates, not duplicates.
Cool.
How crazy is that?
That's awesome. I mean, huge time saver, obviously. Real, just to peel back just a sec, for anybody that may not be familiar, I know I am just from obviously meeting him and what you guys do. But this is a Salesforce integration, correct?
Yeah, so you can actually use DataGroomr because it's its own application. You can use it anywhere, but we do have it connected. I mean, you can see I've got it connected to my Salesforce instance.
Cool.
But you can use it agnostic of Salesforce. You can use it with CSV files. You can really use it for anything. And it goes much further than Salesforce's native inherit duplicate rules.
Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, good question, Jason. So, I think a lot of times when we're doing org migrations or org merges, people will say, cleaning the data seems so challenging. Let's just deal with that later. And when you've got a tool like this, there's no sense in waiting.
Yeah, no, this is great. I mean, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, I think huge time saver, right? You're going to sift through all of these manually to try and see if they're duplicates. Cutting that time down or getting at least that AI overview of it seems to be phenomenal.
I think it's great because the tool natively said, I suggest these two are a 71% match. So if you're applying matching rules to say, automatically go ahead and merge any tools that are, that have a 70% match or above, you would have merged these two and they clearly are not the same record.
Right. Yeah. And now you don't have to check. You can just kind of hit that button, does it for you, and then you can move along.
It's so wild. So, this one I can unmatch, which I think is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And, when you're thinking about these, tools that can be found in app, when you've got a tool like DataGroomr that says to you, hey, making this decision might be scary, especially if you're in marketing or sales operations, and these aren't your contacts and accounts. Now it's going to give you some advice that says, yes, go ahead and do the merge, or no, do not do that merge.
Correct. What are we looking like in terms of cost to set up, it's cost to integrate into your existing workflow, licensing, those types of things?
I got to tell you, Jason, they've got a really friendly cost model. For how good this tool is, it is extremely affordable. First of all, they give you a free 14-day trial, and you can see the way that I'm logged in. I'm just logged in at app.datagroomr.com, so you can test it out. They've got really reasonable pricing that's based on the number of records that you have, starting at 100,000. Now, my org doesn't have that many records, which is great. But they've also got some enrichment in here. So they will do email and phone number enrichment, and that charges you based on credits. So insanely affordable for how wonderful the tool is.
Nice. Very cool. App.datagroomr.com. Looks like you can log in there as well.
That's right.
This would be a really cool tool. I think there could be, obviously, outside of Salesforce, many use cases. For a number of people out there that are managing large data sets, this could be a huge time saver, a huge resource.
Sure is. And I thought, I want to show Jason this because we talk a lot about holistic AI tools, but I think we're going to start to see more things like this, which is AI in apps. So something that exists that is enhanced by AI decision making, thinking about how machine learning plays into existing structures or applications is something we haven't talked about very much.
Yeah, and I think you're right. And I think that's the next big thing, right? I mean, everybody's, the buzz is around agentic models and the agentic browsers. That experience right now is still very fuzzy. It's still very detached and broken and doesn't, these are all great ideas and things that we'll have soon enough, I believe. But right now it's not there. So I can see the push or the trend moving towards that where, kind of how we are using LLMs to kind of enhance our productivity, enhance the way that we work. And drastically cut down time. We can now do that within certain software or applications. So very cool. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I thought you'd enjoy that. And I'm excited to see what you've got next week. There's been a lot of really cool things coming out, but I thought this angle was a good one for this balmy Tuesday.
Sure. I've got some good ideas now too, because I'm starting to see some similar applications out there, not necessarily for data, but for, like you mentioned, AI integration. That's just kind of enhancing or putting the actions on steroids, rather, so to speak, to enhance productivity, enhance output, which is pretty cool. So maybe we can start playing with some of those in the show.
Amazing. I love it.
Cool.
Well, Jason, it was good to see you this morning.
You as well, as always. Any fun plans for the week here? Or are you just chipping away?
You know, I finally have a weekend at home, so I'm excited about that. My pile of laundry in my bedroom is also excited about that.
Yeah, right. Unpacking from one trip, packing for another trip. Everything stays in the suitcase. Mine's similar upstairs as well. I need to do the same and catch up on some of those things. So
That's been what? Are you keeping your butt at home this week?
I think so. Yeah. Should be a nice, relaxing weekend. Friends, family, kids, the whole nine. So,
Perfect.
and then gearing up for more work, travel, the whole nine. So it should be a pretty busy August. I think we were talking about before. So,
And then we're back to school.
yeah, that'll get pretty crazy as well. So,
Yikes. Well, soak it up, enjoy it, stay inside.
right.
Brutal out there.
It is. Air quality too has been like crazy, but so awesome, Shannon. All right. We'll talk soon and we'll try new tech again.
Sounds good.
All right.
See you, Jason.
Smiles for the camera.